Order and disorder. We haven't used the terms much in this series. In fact, what I consider as ordered may be disordered to you. But there is a generalization in thermodynamics that sounds reasonable. To understand it, consider the 1000 coins example that we have seen in one of the previous videos. The state with 1000 heads has only one way of occurring. The W is 1. On the other hand, the state with 500 heads and 500 tails has 10 power 299 ways of occurring. The generalization is that if a state has less number of ways of occurring, less W, then it is considered more ordered. So the 1000 head state is more ordered and 500 heads and 500 tails case is more disordered. Therefore, a natural process proceeds in the direction from order to disorder. Life forms are highly ordered structures. There are not many ways in which the organized arrangement of molecules can exist in a life form. For example, in a human body, trillions and trillions of atoms of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and so on are present. But they are quite ordered. Imagine one protein molecule. The atoms have to arrange in this particular structure to form the protein. In this, if atoms switch their positions, let's say carbon and hydrogen exchange their positions, then the molecule will not be the same. So there are not many ways in which atoms can be arranged to get this structure. So here the W is low. Now consider the same atoms in the same numbers as just a heap of atoms without any structure. Since the atoms are randomly arranged in the shape of a heap, the atoms can interchange their positions in numerous ways, and the heap will still remain the same. So the W here is high. What if these exact same atoms are spread more? Some in ocean, some in atmosphere, some in land. The W is immensely high. So many biological processes are processes of reducing W and reducing entropy. As we have seen in the video on Gibbs energy, to increase the entropy of the surrounding heat must be given by the system. The enthalpy change must be negative for the system. Only then the Gibbs energy change will be negative. In order to live, this is what all life forms do. It is how the low entropy structures are generated. Heat is constantly radiated out. Ultimately, the Gibbs energy change will be negative. We can say that the existence of life forms is all down to a balance of enthalpy and entropy. Of course, entropy keeps increasing every moment. That is why entropy is called the arrow of time. Imagine this. When a process occurs, it fundamentally means that a change happens. As long as a change happens, the present becomes different from the past, and the future will be different from the present. If you think about what is time, the distinction between past and present and future is in a way defines the time. When a natural process occurs, only then a change occurs and entropy increases. Therefore, entropy is the arrow of time. If entropy stops to change, then the time stops. On Earth, all the heat that is radiated from the body of a living organism is borrowed from the sun, and the sun is just another star which has a finite life. It will eventually run out of fuel and disappear, and so the source of energy for all life forms on Earth. In fact, in deep time, all stars gradually disappear. Complex biological molecules and even atoms break, and all the matter becomes energy. And this energy spreads and spreads and spreads throughout the universe until it cannot spread anymore. The highest W is achieved. The entropy of the universe reaches maximum. This is a state where no change occurs, and there is no way to distinguish past, present, and future. the time itself stops flowing. This is called the heat death of the universe. That is the prediction of thermodynamics about how the universe will end.